Dear friends, today we have with us the global head of Chinmaya mission, Swami Swaroopananda. Swamiji, thank you so much for taking out your time and joining us today. I want to begin by asking Swamiji, for the larger Australian audience, what is the Chinmaya mission and what are its major objectives?
Chinmaya mission is a service organization for the well-being of the people. It's based on the timeless knowledge of Vedanta, which reveals to you your higher, infinite self, your oneness with the whole of creation, and which is the truth, that because of our ignorance we do not know about it, and how to discover your higher self, and how to recognize that there is only one indivisible reality, and everyone and everything is an expression of that. It's not a matter of belief, it's a matter of enlightenment, it's a matter of self-discovery.
And if I were to follow on with that, sometimes people think that this profound knowledge, that it's a bit abstract, but it also has applications in day-to-day life and even in the 21st century. So if you could elaborate a bit on that.
See, we cannot divorce anything from life. When we say life and me, we're not separate. It's I who live my life. And what identity I have, what is my perspective of the world, will determine my interaction with the world, isn't it?
True.
And therefore, the entire science of Vedanta does not only teach us who we are, but how to live our life with that vision, with that knowledge. And what is love, if not recognizing the oneness? I mean, of course, cliche, when people go out for dates, oh, we are so much like each other. It's only after marriage they realize they're so different from each other. But what is that common factor that links us in love? And where there is love, every action becomes efficient. Every relationship becomes joyful. And therefore, all the practices of Vedanta that integrates with your day-to-day living, if you say something special, esoteric, some esoteric practices, that may not be for everybody.
True.
But the essence of Vedanta, which is applied so beautifully in the Bhagavad Gita, which points out how day-to-day action can become a means for our spiritual progress and our self-discovery and self-expression.
And I also want to ask you, Swamiji, that the teachings of Vedanta and Upanishad, the knowledge there, it impressed a lot of scientists in the West, including people like Schrodinger and Bohr, and of course we have Nikola Tesla's letters with Swami Vivekananda. But why is it, do you think, that the general awareness globally about this profound philosophy is still quite limited? And what can be done to make more people aware of this?
Now, Indian knowledge system, besides the spiritual knowledge, is an integral science. We do not divorce materialism from spirituality. Life from work, that's to say work-life balance, which means work and family. Everything is to be integrated. And this way of approaching any science, including the spiritual science, is the very basis of our Bharatiya Indian culture.
Yes, we are truth seekers, basically. And if I were to ask you that, say, generally people in Australia who are non-Indians or who may not be that aware of Bharatiya culture, if you were to just briefly say, maybe address them that what is the core and why they should engage with this philosophy, how it can benefit them.
See, the moment any Westerner is exposed to the richness of the Indian sciences, whether it is yoga, whether it's Vedanta, even whether it is also the worship and bhakti, devotion, they easily take to it. You know? In fact, with greater enthusiasm, because as Indians we take it for granted. So they do take it. The main thing is that more and more people should be made aware of it. And this universal knowledge is about oneself. You know? Otherwise, religions, people say, my God, your God, this God, that God. No? So people are very wary about that. But all our Bharatiya sciences are universal sciences. You know? So it can be appealing to anybody with no conflict.
Yeah, and as our as we chant Sarve Santu Sukhinah, which is that that there should be happiness for everyone in the world. How important is that message of universal consciousness that connects all of us, especially in today's time?
That's right. First thing is, do you ever want sorrow for yourself? Never. And do you want ever sorrow for your family?
Never.
Because the family is so one with you, you are so one with the family. Same way, if you understand Vasudeva Kutumbakam, this entire world is one big family. Yeah? And I feel my oneness, and we are talking just feeling, but our knowledge that we are one. Now today in ecology we are beginning to see. First we thought plants are one thing, animals are one thing, some species there, doesn't matter. This is how people were living. Now we realize that how we are an integral part of the entire universe, and every species, every plant is important for our coexistence. And we cannot be even without that. And we do not know when we lose one species, when we lose a language, when we lose a certain set of people, we lose a culture. We're losing a lot from the richness of what we have been provided on this planet Earth.
Yeah, and I have to ask you, because it's a slightly philosophical question, that we also say Astoma Sadgamaya, and Swami Vivekananda had mentioned that Hinduism or Sanatana is about self-realization, it's not about belief. So if you could just give an overview of what that exactly means, for people to understand how profound it is.
See, if you talk about something post-mortem, like heaven, you have to believe, because you can't see it right now. Yeah? But when you're talking about something that you can discover here and now, let's start with something very simple, what people call practical. Yeah? The moment I change my mood of my mind, now suppose I'm feeling miserable, nobody's going to for long sympathize with me.
True.
Yeah, people are going to leave me. But I'm cheerful, happy and laughing, spreading laughter around. More and more people will be attracted towards me. Is it not? Yeah?
True.
As you become bitter with life, people shun you. Then you become more bitter. Is it not? So in the same way, if we live our life with those right attitudes, values, which are based on this knowledge of oneness. Yeah? When there is oneness, there is love. When there is love, there is empathy, compassion, forgiveness, kindness, sharing, which is very important. Right? In love, acceptance is there. So when that love is there, that acceptance is there. Yeah? Just as when we make mistake, we want to be forgiven. Then we should also learn to forgive others. So the complete basis is on that knowledge that there is only one indivisible consciousness, and that same consciousness present in you, in me, in everyone.
And just lastly, Swamiji, anything that you want to add, any final comments?
My final comments is, be happy. Don't find excuses to be miserable. Find excuses to be happy. When I say excuses, means to be happy. Don't let the whole world think the whole world has gone to disaster and how can I be happy? You be happy, you contribute to the world's happiness. And only when you are happy can you give happiness to others. So be happy and share happiness with everyone.
Swamiji, thank you so much for giving your time to us today. Thank you so much.